Welcome to Derby Tonight. I'm David Fuldigger.
And I'm Chelsea Ledbetter. Yesterday, we announced the nominees for the 7th Annual Goldie Awards for Excellence in Daytime Television, and the surprises were many.
Indeed they were. I think the headline of these nominations was Days of Our Lives.
Days is the comeback of the year. After years of critically panned storylines, hair models in front of the camera, and backstage drama that overshadowed the on-screen content, Days had become the ugly stepchild of the soap opera industry. But in the last 2 years, it has surged ahead, moving from the brink of cancellation to 3rd place in the ratings, and now has received not only its first Goldie nomination for Best Drama Series, but amassed 7 nominations total, its best showing yet.
It also earned its first writing nomination, and 4 lead acting nominations, more than any other program.
Quite impressive, but can it win? It faces stiff competition from the nomination leaders, One Life to Live, with 14, and The Young and the Restless, with 13.
The Young and the Restless has never lost this race, when it has been nominated, winning it an astonishing 5 times in 6 years. The year it was left off the ballot, 2008, One Life to Live prevailed.
Conventional wisdom indicates that Y&R and One Life are the shows to beat, but let's not forget that both shows were widely criticized in 2009. The Young and the Restless killed off Colleen Carlton, an important legacy character, incited controversy among the gay community for a half-hearted storyline involving Rafe and Adam, and built up its Philip Chancellor resurrection storyline, only to have it fall apart.
One Life to Live has its own cross to bear.
Stacey.
The plot device from hell. Stacey entered the show to unanimous derision, and thrust all story focus on John Paul Lavoisier and Farrah Fawcett, who are both previous Goldie nominees, but nevertheless raised the ire of fans this year.
You wouldn't know there was any controversy from the nominations. Both Y&R and One Life received nominations for writing.
It will be interesting to see if Ron Carlivati can prevail for the 3rd year in a row. He won last year despite the 8-man storyline between Todd and Marty, which fans considered sacrilegious. Can he overcome another problem storyline?
If anyone can, it's Ron Carlivati. In addition to winning 2 consecutive Goldie Awards, he recently won 2 Goldie Decade Awards, named Best Head Writer of the Decade and Best Individual Achievement of the Decade.
How about the 4th nominee for Best Drama Series, Guiding Light?
It's nominated for only 4 awards total, for lead actress Crystal Chappell, supporting actor Justin Dees, and ensemble cast as well as drama series, but no nominations for writing or directing.
It's hard to believe this is Chappell's first nomination.
She had a phenomenal year 2009. She won acclaim and passionate fan support for her lesbian storyline on Guiding Light, debuted her own web series, Venice, and made a much-heralded return to Days of Our Lives, which may make her the first actor to appear on 2 Best Drama Series nominees in the same year.
There were surprises elsewhere as well. Consider The Wendy Williams Show, which picked up nominations as Best Talk Show and Best Host.
The bigger surprise is who she unseated. For the first time, the hosts of The View are not in the running. They won the category in 2008, were nominated again in 2009, and at the Goldie Decade Awards were named the 2nd best hosts of the decade.
Last year's winner for Best Host, Bonnie Hunt, is nominated again, as well as Ellen DeGeneres, who despite being named Gold as Best Talk Show Host of the Decade, has yet to win a yearly prize.
Regis Philbin and Kelly Ripa are nominated for the first time as hosts. Their show has been nominated 3 years in a row, but this is their first year to break through.
It looks like a wide-open race for the Host Award. We may even see a changing of the guard in the talk show category. The View has won twice in a row, but the snub of its hosts might mean waning support.
Only time will tell. Is there anyone you're rooting for?
I'm rooting for ourselves. There are only 7 soap operas left on the airwaves, and in 2011 there will only be 6. At this rate, we will be out of work by 2012.
Think positively. If the world ends in 2012, it won't matter.
You always know how to make me feel better.
Will the daytime television industry continue to collapse in on itself? It seems likely, when you consider that the head writer who wrote Guiding Light into Cancellation was hired by As the World Turns, and the head writer who wrote World Turns into Cancellation is moving to One Life to Live. One Life is widely believed to be the next show on the chopping block, so whichever show its presiding head writer moves to should pray, and pray hard.
And so should we. So should we.
For Derby Tonight, I'm Chelsea Ledbetter.
And I'm David Fuldigger. Thank you for joining us, and good luck to the nominees.